welcome to another City Update. I'm Deborah Cedillo-Dugan. We are at the Orpheum Theater in downtown Phoenix, and joining me today is Joe Atreides. Joe is a docent here at the Orpheum Theater. You are going to be hosting some ghost tours here.
That's right.
So tell me about it.
Well, we have always enjoyed the theater itself for its beauty, for its amazing history, but a lot of the patrons that come here tend to stay even a little bit after death. And there's been sightings, there's even been pictures and videos, and we love to tell the public about it. They're real ghost stories.
Okay, now this is very, very fascinating because I love ghosts. I believe in ghosts, and we're going to take just a glimpse as a little teaser, what you might expect when you come on this tour. Let's go.
Sure. But a lot of people don't know we found at least 5 other ghosts we're going to tell people about.
So I want to hear all about Maddie, Joe, but first tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do as a docent.
Well, I think that probably the most enjoyable part about being here is just being here, that this history has been so well preserved, and with the Friends of the Orpheum and the things that we've done to help continue both its historical preservation as well as benefiting the performers and the patrons that come here, it's a great reason to help out as best we can.
Well, that's great because all the ticket sales go to the Friends for the Orpheum to help with this restoration and the continued restoration of this beautiful, beautiful theater. So tell me about Maddie and some of the other stories that you may be telling during your ghost tour.
One story that I heard actually rather recently, because we had a medium in here that kind of shared a name, and from a completely different source we had someone tell me a story about the same gentleman named Gilbert, that when he was up in the balcony back in the 70s, he was there with his girlfriend and there was no one else in the balcony, so he decided to have a little fun, started making out with his girlfriend. Within just a few seconds he felt a little slap up back the head because he of course was doing something inappropriate. He looked around and no one was there. So Maddie's been around, but Maddie kind of keeps an eye on things too.
Okay, now who is Maddie?
We don't know. And I think it's probably one of those things that if something was occurring, maybe one of the stagehands said, "Oh, this reminds me of your sister Maddie." And that name may have stuck, because so far we have found in all of our research no connection with someone named Maddie, Madison, Martha, anything like that.
Interesting.
We still keep looking, but we think it's basically just someone decided to attach that name, and both the staff and crew have embraced that name ever since.
Okay, now this is just one of many ghost stories, and this part of the storytelling of the Orpheum Theater, because there's a lot of history that you're going to share as well. So I want to tease the audience a little bit, but not give the whole tour away, because I understand there's some actually historic photographs, and there's some real proof that there are some spirits that reside here.
Surprisingly, proof comes easily if you just have enough time. But I don't want to try and convince anyone of anything. The reason the tours are the way they are, we're not trying to scare them. Right. We're not trying to have something jump out. We want it to be a real story. Just like any real story, it's more authentic and more enjoyable. And let people come, enjoy the theater, enjoy the stories, and let them decide for themselves.
Have a little fun. Well, again, I do believe in ghosts. I do believe in ghosts. I really do. I've had a couple experiences myself too, so it's actually just fascinating for me. I can't wait for some of the folks to come take the tour, learn more about the Orpheum Theater as well. And again, all the proceeds and money goes towards the Orpheum Restoration Fund, is that correct?
Well, the Friends of the Orpheum do a lot of things that sometimes the city can't do. The most recent, we helped buy some assisted hearing devices for those with cochlear implants. It makes a huge difference for the patrons that come here. And if the Orpheum doesn't have those kind of funds, the Friends of the Orpheum pitch in, and plus we just brought a boatload of school children here this past Monday to watch a silent film with a live organist, which is an incredible experience for any child. And the Friends of the Orpheum help fund that as well. So we keep the historical preservation, the equipment, and the upkeep of the Orpheum. We just love the Orpheum. We want to just keep making sure that it's here for generations.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, because we too love the Orpheum, and you will too once you sign up, check out those tickets, and come to the ghost tour. Learn a lot about the Orpheum Theater, and maybe some new friends. You have some new friends like Maddie and some other folks. Thanks again for joining us, Joe.
Thank you.
For City Update, I'm Deborah Cedillo-Dugan.